Frazier.
Hey, thanks so much, Alan. We are so excited to be here on day one of Farm Progress Show. We're with the folks from Farm Credit, both First Farm Credit and Farm Credit Services of Illinois. Cory Mitchell and Thad Stauffer are here, and I guess we'll just start with Cory since he's taller. And we'll go there. Talk a little bit really about crop insurance in general. We talked so many times last year. We'll go back there. Talk about the importance of crop insurance as we know it today.
Sure. Like you said, last year, Rita, we had about a dozen drought meetings in our 60-county area in the southern part of the state. We saw a lot of producers that were able to continue farming just because of the crop insurance product, able to repay loans, able to replenish their cash reserves, whatever it might be. But it was a very, very important product to have. When we came into this year, I wrote some numbers down. We had replants of about 1,461 replants in 13 versus 748 in 12. Then we went on to the pre-plant, which those are not very fun situations to be in. In 2012, we had 22 of those, and in 2013, we had 474. So that product was able to provide replant and prevent plant options that otherwise the farmer would have been out that money and not able to provide a good food supply for our customers.
And that prevent number is probably much bigger for you than it would be for you this year.
I would assume so, yes.
Yeah. So how do those compare to your numbers?
Yeah, so our numbers last year weren't near as drastic as it was in the southern 60 counties. We had a great planting season. What really hurt us was it became really dry early on, and it became dry that we had a lot of harvest claims.
So, Cory, as we talk about, we talked in our earlier segment about where we would be without that. How do you see the playing field looking had we not had crop insurance in 2012?
Oh, it would have been a lot different. Obviously, the Farm Bill is on our mind, too, with the crop insurance program staying in part of that. Like I mentioned earlier, being able to repay your debt as a risk management tool, as a risk mitigant product. Obviously, we're a credit organization, and that helps reduce the risk on our credit portfolio as well.
And how many of your customers, what percentage of your customers maintain crop insurance?
It's well over 80%.
Thad, would that hold true for you too?
Yeah, actually in the state of Illinois, 82% of all farmers, or all insured ground, is covered with crop insurance.
Can we talk also about a new product, a new crop insurance product you guys will be offering?
Yeah, we're excited to announce today at the Farm Progress Show that in conjunction with our friends at both Farm Credit System, working on a new insurance product called Revenue Net. It's a product that kind of fits a need that farmers here today are learning about new technology, new equipment. We feel that most of our farmers are making decisions today that will impact their operation in 2014. So the product is aimed at allowing them to lock in a base price today that will help them in 2014. As we know, with crop insurance, our base prices are set in February, and that February average between here and now could be higher or lower. What we did was with Revenue Net was generated a product that will allow the farmer to buy a price today and allow them to have the cash flow lock in that price without having to worry about what February will be.
And Cory, you think you'll have a lot of customers that will really appreciate that option?
Oh, most definitely. There's a lot of people here today in the next 2 days at the Farm Progress Show already making decisions about the 2014 crop. This will be a tool that will be excellent in all parts of the state of Illinois and all throughout the farm credit system as well for our clients.
So can you talk a little bit, Thad, more about the benefits of that new product and what it could mean down the road?
Sure. I think if cash flow and budgets are being decided today or this coming months, knowing what you're guaranteed for your crop insurance product makes a lot of sense. The decisions are being made, so why not lock in a price today? Be comfortable to execute your business plan, negotiate the cash rents, lock in your seed cost. Do that now when the other decisions for the farm is being made.
Our guests this segment, Cory Mitchell and Thad Stauffer, First Farm Credit and Farm Credit Services of Illinois. And Cory, we talked a little bit about the differences, but you guys cross paths a lot. It's not like you have totally different worlds. You represent the state of Illinois very well.
Yes, we do. We give each other a hard time every once in a while. We service right up next to each other, and we have a very good working relationship, trying to take care of our farmer owners the best way we can possible. We have a lot of training opportunities we might participate in together, so we are able to do that.
We talk about the question marks for the season ahead. Right now, there may be some producers that are kind of on the fence on whether to seed wheat. How do we stand on crop insurance for wheat producers here in the state? How are we going to go into the season?
Well, the big thing for producers right now to consider with wheat is they're locking in a revenue. If they take the revenue protection plan, they're locking in bushel coverage. The biggest threat for the wheat producers in all of the state of Illinois is winter kill. And the crop insurance plans today will allow them to protect against that winter kill so that they can have a good crop. And if not, there are provisions in place that will allow them to be paid for if that winter kill becomes an issue.
Anything else you would like to add? And probably also a concern is, will they even be able to get in there given our late harvest of corn and beans?
Yeah, it's hard to say. If we keep having dry weather like we are right now and the heat, the crop's going to dry down a lot quicker. So that's going to have some play, by the end of September when the farmer has to have that wheat insurance coverage decided by. So a lot of things to be determined yet within the next 30 days. So we're hopeful we can get all those acres insured.
So what's your best advice on the new product for those listeners out there? Talk to you guys. Will you be having some more meetings coming up here pretty quick?
Yes, we will be. The advice I would give is if you're looking for this product, talk to your farm credit representative, ask them more questions. We're going through training. We're really ready to ramp this product up and take it to the market.
Awesome. Thanks, guys, so much for your time. Cory Mitchell, Thad Stauffer with First Farm Credit and Farm Credit Services of Illinois. When we come back, we'll talk more about Farm Credit's commitment to the FFA here in this state. We're live at the Farm Progress Show 2013.